Hello student, today I am going to explain you motion and time. We already started this lesson. Now in the 6th standard we learn three types of motions. There are rectilinear motion, circular motion and periodic motion. Now what is a rectilinear motion? The objects moving along a straight line is called a rectilinear motion. Example, motion of a vehicle on a straight road, march past of a soldier in a parade. These are some examples of rectilinear motion. Next one is a circular motion. Is a movement of the object in a circular motion, in a circular path. The circumference of a circle is called as a circular motion. Now for example, the motion of a point marked is a circular motion. Then on a blade of an electric fan, the movement of a blade of an electric fan is also a circular motion. Are some examples. Next one is a periodic motion. When an object repeats its motion after a fixed interval of time is said to be a periodic motion. You might have seen a swing. Child on a swing is an example of periodic motion. Also the pendulum. Now watches used today make use of the periodic motion. The time is repeated at a certain interval. At 1 hour, it completes one rotation. And there is a pendulum also. See the first clock. Now what is a pendulum? Simple pendulum consists of a small bob, metallic bob called as a bob, then suspended to a stand with a thread. When the bob of the pendulum is released, after taking it slightly to the one side, begins to move to and fro. The to and fro motion of a simple pendulum is an example of an oscillatory or a periodic motion. Now this way you have to remember, slightly take the pendulum. This I will show you one video. That is called a point. Then there is a central position. It comes to the central position again, and then it goes to the B position. This way it moves. Now what is the oscillation? The pendulum has said to have completed one oscillation when its bob moves from one extreme position A to the other extreme position B and comes back to the A. From A it goes to the B and again it comes to the A position. That completes one oscillation. Now, what is the time period? The time taken by a pendulum to complete that one oscillation is called its time period. For example, if it takes a 1 second or a 2 second, we will go to the A position, B position and come to the A position. That is called as this 2 second is a time period of a one oscillation, and this time period is always a fixed. Suppose one oscillation will take 2 seconds, again it will take 2 seconds only. Now what is the speed? The movement of the object in a unit time is called as a speed. The speed is the distance covered divided by the time taken. Now how the speed is calculated? Suppose the distance is covered, 100 meter is covered in a for example in a 30 second. That means 100 divided by 30 is the speed of that person. Now unit of a time and the speed. The basic unit of time is second, and its symbol is S. The basic unit of speed is meter per second. This is a basic unit. Again you can write is a kilometer per minute also. Then we will now we learn something about speedometer and odometer. Now these are the two devices mainly used to measure the speed and the distance covered by a vehicle. This meter you might have seen on a bike or even in a cars also. See the meter. There are readings 30, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 120, 140. This is the speed of the car. As the car move, this we will show the speed. And there is a rectangular box inside the meter, okay, that is a odometer, and that indicates the distance covered by the car. Okay students, that's all. Thank you very much.